And question 9 reads, the catch-up effect refers to the idea that it is easier for a country to grow fast and so catch up if it starts out relatively poor. That if investment spending is low, the increased savings will help investment to catch up. The population eventually catches up with increased output, or that saving will always catch up with investment spending. And our junior tutor has said that it's easier for a country to grow fast and so catch up if it starts out relatively poor. And this is correct. So they've written that the catch-up effect, also known as convergence, refers to the idea that the rate of growth of per capita income of poorer economies is faster than that of richer economies. It proposes that eventually all economies will converge in terms of per capita income. The catch-up effect is observed as diminishing returns in developing economies are not experienced with as great of a degree as they are experienced in developed economies. At the same time, developing economies find themselves at a cost advantage, for they can simply replicate production methods, market methods, technology, processes, and institutions of developed countries once they've been tried, tested, and validated there, without a compulsory expenditure in exclusive research, development, and testing of the aforementioned of their own. And this is correct. What it essentially refers to, this is income per capita. For those of you that don't know, per capita essentially means per person. I think capita is like an old Latin word for head or something like that. So what happens here is there are basically diminishing marginal returns. So countries can get from here to here much quicker than they can move along here. I think if you're to actually like plot this, a lot of the like G7 and more developed economies are up here. Things like US, Canada, Germany, places like that. And I think over the last 40 years or so, and I'm doing this from memory, I should add, like China and India have really shot up kind of from less developed to more developed and converged. They'd be in here. I think there's a couple that are close but have not quite reached the levels of US, etc. I think that's places like Japan. And then down here we've got poor countries like Brazil and things of that nature. And if you graph a parabolic line of best fit, it essentially comes out to show diminishing marginal returns. Don't take any of the countries I just wrote. By law, I was drawing that off of memory from a class from several years ago, but that is the general concept of the catch-up effect, or more formally, convergence. So I'm going to say that's an excellent write-up. Good answer. We can move on to